Hey guys, Lali Dama here, and I wanted to talk about how to keep our energy clear so that we can manifest the life we really want by getting curious and noticing not only what you're feeling, which is not always easy because we get busy and we're multitasking, and in this day and age with all the electronic devices and the things that we use, who has time to really pay attention? So there's other clues and other ways that we can help ourselves get really curious about what's going on for us. So this morning when I was just doing something on my phone with this app that I was putting information in, I was, I noticed that my partner made a comment, and the comment was, nothing bad or anything. It was just like a little something that he said. And I just noticed, like, wow, isn't that interesting? Because, and then I got really curious about what that comment was. And basically the comment is that I like kissing you goodbye more than you like kissing me goodbye. And I kind of said something reassuring, and that's great. But then I got really curious when he left, and I thought, you know what, this is so interesting. And what's interesting about it is, in that moment, he's right. So I always try to get out of blame and just get into, what if that person who's in front of me that I've attached to, whether it's my kid or my partner, what if they're right? So what does that mean? Well, what it means to me is I'm longing for, when we reconnect back together, I'm longing for more connection, just for a few moments of, like, how was your time away? Or how was this? Or how are you doing right now? And I, like most humans, don't know how to do stuff like that, because I was never taught as a kid, like, how to reconnect and come back in so we could just match our energies better. And now from just getting curious about what he said, now I can make a request at some point when I've settled any irritation first, soothing myself, giving myself love, giving myself a dose of empathy, seeing empathy for him. Then I can say, honey, you know what, I have a request. When we leave and come back together, if we could just spend a few moments in some kind of listening or awareness, then I probably would feel more like when you went to kiss me goodbye, that I would want to participate in that more. So what I noticed and what I learned is that I wasn't aware that I was needing more connection when we came back together. And it's just so interesting to live life like that. And what I really believe is that if we can continue to be curious, notice what people are saying around us, notice what people are saying to us, notice what we're saying to ourselves, have an open heart and an open mind about it, then we can get these wonderful answers and do some research, right? Like, just make a request, and maybe that won't even be the right place to land, but it's a start. And it's also acknowledging what he said, and not to make a big deal of it. I don't want to make a big deal of it, and I'm sure he doesn't, which is why he said it in a kind of funny, off sort of colored way that he did. But what I want is, I want to keep my energy clear. I want to keep the energy between us clear, because in manifesting the life that I really want and that I'm always learning, and I'm always learning new ways to figure out how to keep my energy clear, bringing myself back to the divine, so that creativity and wonderful attraction can always come through me. Anyway, I hope this helps. So it's just about getting curious, and then noticing what's going on for you, noticing what the other person said, and then figuring out a loving way in its own time to make a request, and maybe do some research. And that can lead to better connection and better understanding, and hopefully a happier life with yourself and your beloveds. Thanks.